There's something unknown on the Hourglass Twins. Let's go check that out. Okay, it's on Ember Twin, whatever it is. Hopefully it'll be obvious. Oh. Ooh, eerie music. Translation probe Cinder. Okay. Research log. If our codec transmission is discovered by an unprepared party, it would only incite fear of an event which cannot be averted. Safeguards must be established to ensure they can only be accessed by those who can continue the thread. Cycle continues. Strangely, Archivist has advocated for a tertiary safeguard, even though the details of its implementation are not yet clear. There will be 2 initial safeguards, one to test shuttle technology and expansion beyond the recipient's home body, and another requested by Explorer to ensure a thriving culture of sufficient scale. Hang on, I see that. Oh, these are the symbols in the thing. Those are the 5 planets. This is the like tally marks, and this is the sphere. Yeah. Huh. So that must be the 3 safeguards it's talking about. Search and query shuttle Thrive. Scientist. Position assumed, detecting warp technology. Scanning environs. Environments. Located New Parley. I do not know what that is a picture of. We don't have much time, a mere few hundred cycles at most. Archivist is busy collating data for Explorer's Astral Codec idea. It's good that he has something to do. Our discovery impacted him the hardest of us. I am experiencing difficulties with our ship's computer. Archivist has left it set to visual output again. However, that has me mystified is that Explorer has somehow taught it to rhyme. Okay, I'm good with us capping this off with a limerick. Is this base game? Reunion Memorial. Greetings. It has been too long since we were separated. I brought you something. Take care of this tree from Brittle Hollow. Let it mark the site of our clan's reunion. Do ensure it does not invade this planet's biosphere. This is not base game. Definitely not. I think there's more down there. Polly, you didn't make it out, did you? Oh yeah, we read about them at Dark Bramble. Welcome to Ember Twin. It's good to see you again after so long apart. We must develop a better means of interplanetary travel so that we can be properly reunited. Perhaps warp travel could be recreated with the right equipment. The possibilities of the Ash Twin project still excite me. Once we have found the eye, imagine what else we could achieve with this technology. With a negative time interval in the scale, we could potentially duplicate matter, or even one of us. Imagine temporal clones could be used to temporarily increase the population of our clan. How would it feel to work alongside a future version of yourself? Hypothesis: 2 of you would be too much for this fabric of space-time or me to handle. Come sister, the shuttle's almost ready. So you can do that in this game. You can jump into the black hole in the Ash Twin project and warp yourself into the next loop, basically. Oh, this is when they were reunited. We will need to build a gravity cannon here on Ember Twin to allow for shuttle travel back to Brittle Hollow. This model can be used as reference for the full-scale construction and to send small objects until construction is complete. Despite its scale, this model operates at full power. Be careful when near it. Stepping inside will result in a rapid trip to orbit. We must be cautious once the cannon is complete. Multiple test launches from the model have collided with Ash Twin. Such a collision would surely be fatal for any passengers. Wow. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so they reunited here, and then there's a secondary discussion on these stones about backup systems for this Astral Codec. Okay, wow. Okay, so they think it could duplicate people, that's true. Shuttle colliding with Ash Twin would be fatal for any passengers. That's a weird thing to write down. One safeguard tests spacefaring technology and expansion beyond one's home planet. The other one tests for a culture of sufficient scale. Christine Karn describes the third safeguard. The details are not described. Okay, so that's giving us hints onto how to activate these 3. The third one, it's like, good luck. But the first 2 test for spacefaring technology. The second test for a culture of sufficient scale. Okay, so we need to figure out what those mean. Symbols are scattered throughout the message. I wasn't writing them down, sorry. Okay, let me get my journal. It's been a while since I've used it. All right, I got my journal, and let's jot down some of the symbols that we see up here. Okay, so it looks like a closed curly bracket is a T, and then the vertical line is an L. I wonder if we're only gonna get the letters that we need, or if we're gonna get like all of them. And I think that's all we're gonna get here. So let's head back to the research station and let's get those letters. Okay. Semicolon is A. Okay, I don't think we have every letter, but we have a lot of them. I think we could start translating some of these things. All right, the icons. Let me just do these real quick. Okay, the icon one translates to spacecraft. Does anyone else struggle to draw curly brackets? They just feel impossible. Population. Okay, so the tallies are people. Okay, this one is ECLIPSE. So something with the stranger. Oh, the upper deck. Wait here. That's 2 words. Wait here. So we need to set up something, like do something, and then wait at that spot. By the way, we had every letter for those. There were no letters we were missing. So my guess is that we probably have them all. All right, I just sent my scout through that. Let's go find it. How much time do we have? Oh, we got time. Okay, let's do this again. My guess is it's gonna take us to the escape pod. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, here's the probe. Wait, we could use this to get inside the building, right? Because it's powered now. Unless you mess it up. Nice. Well, we can just try again. Let's not mess this up this time. Yes. All right, we're in this building. That doesn't do anything for us, I don't think. Oh wait, a scroll. I think that's it. This is cool though. Let's see what the scroll says. This research station has been established to study the spatial distortions located within Dark Bramble. I'm pleased to report that our research is progressing rapidly. We have determined that the space within Dark Bramble is distorted to an impossible degree. So I've heard. This space cannot possibly exist within a single location. Hypothesis: when an object or entity enters Dark Bramble, the interior manifests elsewhere within a pocket of space linked to this one. Oh my goodness, I just realized what that means. That's the eclipse. I'll explain that in a second. This manifestation would exert a repelling force on objects and its surroundings even when unoccupied. Yep. By studying the sky after an object has entered Dark Bramble, we believe we have located the space the interior occupies. It informs us that the phenomenon is most unsettling to observe. Update: the eclipse has vanished after several hours of observation. Perhaps it only manifests briefly as the planet absorbs any new objects that enter it. This is an unsettling possibility. The comet spire detected is entering the system. We will be rejoining the rest of our clan to await news from the expedition team. Further exploration of this phenomenon must wait for a subsequent time. Whoops. This phenomenon may prove to have untapped comical potential. I'm eager to observe the reactions of the children upon first sighting of the eclipse. Oh, it's even called an eclipse. Clan has spent far too long ignoring the place as a result of the tragedy that occurred here. Okay. Here's what that tells me. Okay, well, let me explain this. Oh. Wait, I hadn't noticed that before. Wow. Bravo. This mod is so smart. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to back up a couple steps. In Outer Wilds, when something goes into Dark Bramble, it spawns down here as a black sphere. Now, it's really hard to see, but you can make it out. Like, it's possible to see. because it's like a black spot in the sky with no stars. You can fly to it and it'll repel, it'll push you away. That's because Dark Bramble isn't really loaded until something enters it. Right now my scout is in it. So what they've done is they've turned it into a mechanic. The glimmering thing we've been seeing is down there. One of the criteria, one of those 3 safeguards we have is for there to be an eclipse. Well, if this is here, it's eclipsing the sun. So it'll be down here, this is in the way and it blocks it. And I know that's intentional because look at this, it's not a perfect sphere, it's got roots on it. So let me just try to remove my scout. And it's gone. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. So we're also getting a nice eclipse here as well, just like last time. All right. That's cool. So we have to trigger all 3 of the safeguards. I'm gonna assume they're all at the same time on the same loop. And one of them is gonna be throwing something, likely our scout, into Dark Bramble to block the glimmering place. Cool, okay. So now we just gotta figure out what those other ones are. Spacecraft and population. All right, day 2 of Astral Codec. All my housemates went to go see Mandalorian and Grogu, so I'm playing Astral Codec. And I'm actually using a new controller. I bought one of these Xbox Series X controllers. It's kind of nice. I like the feel of it. It's nice. Also, my previous one was probably just too worn out, so any new controller probably feels good. I don't have to hold my controller sideways to maintain the connection to my computer anymore, because this one just works. Newman discovered that when an object enters Dark Bramble, the planets... Yeah. Okay, so I think we need to work on this next, these 3 displays. And then missing fuel geode. I don't really know what this is referring to, so maybe we look into that. I love the different skybox, that's really great. So I also, between this recording and the previous one, I also played Subnautica 2. What kind of video do y'all want to see about that? Do y'all just want to see my gameplay footage as kind of like a let's play? Do you want me to do like a funny highlight reel that's like 10 minutes? I also kind of want to do a half a rant about it. Would you rather see a half a rant? Let me know in the comments or on the Discord server. This is such a cool looking location. I heard some people saying that Astral Codec has some of the like most beautiful locations, and I think I agree. All right, so this right here is broken. Do we need to figure out where the broken piece went? I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that info. So this one says population. So their tallies. Is this like how many people are nearby? Why is this partly one? Is there someone that's... Oh my... I was gonna say, is there someone partly alive? There is. There is a character that is partly alive. Wait, okay. So these are people. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 23 here, but it's actually 22 and a 6th? Is it 22 and a 6th? So what, do we need 23 people? I'm so curious as to like who this counts. I assume it's the Herthians, the Travelers, Solinum, of course. Does it include... Oh, here comes the water ball. Does it include the prisoner? Don't know. Okay, well that's interesting. I need to think about that. This one, this just says wait here. So do we stand here? I don't notice anything happen. I stand corrected. That, oh, it's green. Huh. And that shoots like lasers? This is now activated. Oh, wait. It's like beaming stuff to the planets? What in the world? Oh wait, that one's doing a thing too. This one is also doing something. Okay, hang on, I'll come back to that. So this says wait here. This one over here, this says spacecraft. Oh, wait, this is genius. This is so genius. Because it's exactly the thing we saw earlier at the... Oh, okay. Okay, wait, so this is purple, and this is spacecraft. Is this pointing to spacecraft? Feldspar has his ship in Dark Bramble. Chert, obviously. Are there 2 lines? Oh, does it include the shuttle? The Nomai shuttle? 2 lines here. That would be Ryback's ship and another Nomai shuttle, I think. I could be wrong about some of this. Okay, clearly there's lines being drawn here, but I can't quite tell where they are. Obviously Esker, a shuttle or 2, if that includes the like Alpha ship or whatever. And then here, yeah, Gabbro would have a ship. Oh, it is the shuttles. The shuttle does count because there's one going to the Interloper. Oh, this is so genius. This is so genius. Okay, the green one is population. Wait, there's no line, hang on, there's no line going to Ash Twin. Okay, so we need to put a spacecraft on Ash Twin. Okay, I guess that's our ship. So our ship needs to be on Ash Twin and it makes this wire turn green, just like how this one's green. Okay, wait, let's go back over here. This is population. So this is going to people. Okay, yeah, so it counts the Hearthians. It's counting things that are alive, clearly. It doesn't count anglerfish. And there is a green beam heading towards the quantum moon. It looks blue because I think it's also counting Solinum's spacecraft. I could be wrong about that. Okay. So we need to add a person or save Solinum somehow? This is blowing my mind. This is great. Oh, this last one here. Eclipse. Okay, so this is the Eclipse thing with Dark Bramble. Oh, well, I mean, this doesn't have a beam or anything, but I'm just assuming so. Okay. We have more info. Missing geo located, activating suppression. Uncontained fuel detected, rupture confirmation. What does this mean? This is supposed to tell me where this missing geode is, but I don't know what it means. Okay, I think the thing on the left, there's 2 asterisks. Those are the 2 fuel geodes. Then the O, or the 0, I guess, is the shimmering. Then the X is the missing one, and it's going somewhere. That's the shape on the right. It kind of looks like the Interloper to me. Is the Interloper that missing piece? Does it look any different? At a glance, it doesn't look different to me, but it might be worth visiting it just to see. It's kind of easier to see stuff since there's a background. The background's not just black. After standing on a marked platform for a few seconds, I could see purple trails emanating from a nearby device connected to points throughout the solar system. Okay. Oh, I can see green trails connected to points throughout the solar system. I really want to find that missing fuel geode, because I feel like I'm missing like one final clue to solve the last puzzle. Are these just are these just part of the solar system now? It's kind of cool. Yeah, look at all these lines. It's gonna be real easy to find the village now. Oh, and it also counts a me. That's so cool. What a cool effect. Okay, if I get out. Okay. So our ship is a spacecraft, so it has a purple line, and I have a green line. We need the spacecraft on Ash Twin. And then we need another person. We're solving things. We're figuring stuff out. Wait a second. Something's different here. Is this supposed to be here? Huh. Gabbro again. Hornfels wasn't convinced by my initial assessment of the satellite and wanted me to head back out here to double check my work. Normally I'd resent asked to do the same job twice, but I picked up some supplies that will let me do something I've wanted to try for a while. See, dozing off is great, but there are two things that can make it better. One, a warm campfire, and two, zero gravity. How relaxing would it be to combine both? That's what I want to find out. Huh? That's potent. I didn't even mean to doze off, but the satellite's already halfway around the sun. That's gotta be the best nap I've had in ages. 10 minutes of warm, cackling, zero gravity bliss. Okay. Oh, the lines are still here. I guess this is just a thing we have to deal with now. Okay, so we need to add a person. Huh, that counts as a spacecraft. And it seemed like we need to leave a spacecraft on Ash Twin. Ruptured core. Well, I mean, the middle of the Interloper is called the Ruptured core. Alright, let's check for anything out of the ordinary. Oh wait, I already saw something out of the ordinary. Oh. Okay, yes. Okay, the shuttle's here. Oh, maybe it's that thing. Maybe it's this giant spiky thing. Okay, follow-up question. What happened? So this thing is stuck inside of the Interloper. Wow, these views are crazy, by the way. This has got to be one of the most gorgeous mods I've played. So let's wait for the ice to melt, and we'll see if we can get access to this thing. Because clearly this is the thing. This is the thing that broke off. So did the Interloper hit this on the way in? Is the lore of this mod saying that the Interloper didn't have ghost matter, and then as the comet was flying in, it hit this thing and added ghost matter? That would mean that the elimination of the Nomai was caused by this shimmering thing arriving in the system. Kind of like a butterfly chaos theory thing. Oh. Maybe we're going the right way. This looks cool with the ghost matter visible. Okay, here we go. This is what we needed. Fuel unstable. Deploying liquid to neutralize. Fuel remains fatal. Liquid frozen into ice. Breach scenario in process. Retrieving pre-recorded message from the scientist. Evacuate immediately. If you're reading this, something has gone terribly wrong. The fuel contained within this geode is exceedingly dangerous, and contact with it must be avoided at all costs. I can only hope that any reader is aquatic and might thus escape the blast. I'm aquatic. You must understand that despite the risk, despite the terrible acts committed using it on our home body, this fuel is the only viable option, easily compressed and energy dense enough to last the eons necessary. Despite the others two's objections, our mission is too important to risk. Even should the unthinkable happen and a breach occur, a successful transmission will still have been worth it. I'm sorry. Geode breach, field dispersed, life signs dwindling as stars at the end of a universe. Connection lost. Okay, so that confirms it. So the ghost matter, all of the ghost matter is from this project, this Astral Codec project. Interesting. Okay. The Interloper formed from the destroyed geode. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any other progression other than solving the lingering chime puzzles here. Okay, let's think about this. The icon's display shows spacecraft. Each of those objects has spacecraft on it. Most of them are the traveler ships. The one that's not lit up is Ash Twin, and there are no spacecraft on Ash Twin, no Maya or otherwise. So I think to activate that one, we need to have our ship on Ash Twin. Tally display shows people, but is it saying we need another person? Or is it saying we need to fix Solinum? And then circular display, I'm pretty sure we just need to make the eclipse happen while we're down there. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen, is these are only going to activate when we're down there. So let's just try the eclipse one real quick, because that one I think is going to be easy. And we'll see what happens. Okay, let's just try this. Okay, zoop. Ship log updated. Oh yeah, you can see it down there. Oh, they made that look terrifying. It's so good. Okay, now let's head back down to the chime. All right, let's head back to lingering chime and check it out. Oh, that's really scary, actually. That's really intimidating. Okay, so we gotta fly around it because it'll just push us away, right? Ooh, creepy. And this is like normal. Like, this is the game acting normally. They just added the craggly roots around it. It's huge. Because the inside of Bramble's huge. Alright, let's see if anything happened. Oh, I see green wires. Ooh, this turned off. It's making like a fuzzy noise. And I see green wires flowing. I'll check that out in a second. But this one goes up there. Oh, it's checking. The like solar panels are checking for that. That's what's happening. Okay, cool. Oh, look. This is activated now. Homeworld crystal lattices partitioning the sky. Untold galaxies, a myriad of bodies within. The thread cannot break. We cannot all be forgotten. Not even by the death of a universe, the archivist. Cool. I love the art. So we gotta do the other two now. I think this one's gonna be the next one that's easy. Did this thing change? I don't think so. Oh, the sun is blotted out. Oh. The icon powered off and a computer activated when the interior dark bramble is blocking the light of the sun. Nice. Used to transmit a message from a dying universe with hope to be remembered. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, so we're doing the right thing. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. I want to put down another flag here. Boom. Let's go. Watch this. Watch this. It disappears. Okay, if we leave our ship on Ash Twin, how are we gonna get back here? Oh, wait a minute. The towers. We could probably use the towers. Okay, let's think about this. All right, well, the purple line's drawn here. That's what we need. So we need to leave our ship here. How do we get down here? We could fly off the planet, but getting down there is going to be tedious. Like, which planet can we warp to that'll give us an advantage? Brittle Hollow. We could enter the black hole and end up at the White Hole station, but I don't think that's helpful. Timberhearth, no. Okay, well, let's just fuel up, select it from the menu, and just do our best. Okay, I think this is very clearly not the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah, this is not the intended solution. So how do we get to this thing? So we either need to figure out how to get a different ship there, or figure out a new way to get there. This is going to be tricky.